All right, tonight I'm going to talk to you about TC Craft Tequila. This tequila I really didn't know anything about until I met with Todd Botteroff, the owner of TC Craft. We did a great interview, and I really learned about their process and Millie Barajas, their master distiller, and this awesome tequila that they're making. And as you can see, their repo has become one of my daily drinkers. It's probably the best repo that I can drink in their margarita mix. They have an all-natural, no preservatives, no additives into a margarita mix, along with their tequila, completely additive free. So if you're going to drink an additive free tequila, you might as well drink one and then have the margarita mix be completely additive free as well. Let's talk about this XA first. This thing is amazing. It's dark. It's beautiful. It's got a great color to it. It is rested for 8, but almost 9 years for XA. And they're selling this stuff for under $100. I think it comes in like right around $97. Also, if you go to their website and you order over a certain amount, they have free shipping. When you're talking about XAs and you're looking at the money that you spend on an XA, this one you can pick up for under $100, and it's amazing. Let's dive into the nose of this thing. You get this amazing barrel smell. There's lots of oak, vanilla, a little bit of caramel, and this really cool dried fruit smell that's just so good. You also pick up the agave, so you're not losing the agave and being over oaked like a whiskey, but you have like a bourbon smell on the nose with the agave right there in the front of it. So it's really strong on the agave side. It smells so good. On the taste, you get the caramel, you get a vanilla, you get the cooked agave. You almost get a little whiskey type flavor to it as well. And then you get this dryness in the finish that just like saps all of the liquid out of your mouth. It's really good. On the nose, that fruit smell really to me is grape, but in the taste, it's kind of a mix between orange and a pear. So you get this really nice fruity flavor with the cooked agave. And then you would think that you'd be overblown by the oakiness of it, but you're not. You still get the agave mostly. You get this fruity flavors. And then that barrel note, that whiskey flavor kind of comes in a little bit later. If you're a bourbon drinker and you're trying to make the switch over to tequila, instead of buying a $200 bourbon, buy this Extra Añejo off their website. I know that it's not going to last very long. They only have so much and then it's gone. But to pick this up under $100 and have the kind of aging, the kind of time that you have in this, if you think the agave grew somewhere between 5 and 8 years, and then they turned around and threw it in the barrel for another 8, almost 9 years, you're looking at almost 17 years to bring this to the market. 8 years of sunshine and then 8 years of parked in that barrel, extracting those barrel flavors to help add nuances to the agave. You've got it right here. And it's still agave forward, a lot of tequila here with the nuances of a little bit of whiskey. This is really good. I think I can bring absolutely any whiskey drinker that comes to my house over to tequila by having them have this. And the agave forwardness is there, the fruitiness is there, and that barrel note is there too. It's really awesome. All right, let's talk about the Añejo, TC Craft Añejo. If you want to see the process and the time and everything about this, tune into the video where I interviewed Todd. He talked about their whole process. You got it, not as strong a barrel notes as that XA that we just did. Actually, the agave is a little bit stronger here. It's a little bit more floral with a little more cooked agave jumping off the top of it, but you still have that barrel influence there. You still pick up a little bit of that caramel and a little bit of that barrel spice. A little bit more agave forward, but really the flavors of the barrel hold true, and you don't get like a really burn in the finish. It's a light, almost spearminty, pepperminty finish. It has a nice cooked agave flavor through it, and it is a little more muted. I will say that drinking these two side by side, I do like their XA more, and I'm not normally an Extra Añejo person. I'm more of a Blanco guy, which their Blanco is actually amazing too. But this is a very easy drinker. This also, if you're in a bourbon state of mind and you want to make the switch over, this is going to give you a little less of the whiskey and a little more of the agave. And it is a little bit more muted flavor. It's not super strong. It's not knock your socks off. It's got a nice tequila taste to it. It's a very approachable añejo. A nice agave sweetness, nice finish there, a nice little peppery finish. And you know, when you finish a glass, sometimes the smell that's left in the glass after it's done kind of tells you a little bit more about that tequila. And in this case, you pick up the barrel notes, you pick up the oakiness, you pick up the cooked agave. I almost get like a wood shaving smell. So that's very good. TC Craft Tequila. Check them out, tccraft.com. Nashville, Tennessee. They ship to many states all over the country. You can find them in a lot of places. Now, master distiller Millie Barajas is doing a great job. So an all-female distillery, Valley Agaves is what they're using here. Like I said, the process and how they make this tequila is on a video that I'll link here at the end of the video so you can check it out and see Todd's interview and have him explain to you how they make this and why. It's really worth watching. This is a great tequila. Pick it up. Thanks for tuning in.